Hello, all of my beautiful Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign friends. I'm LaChondevi with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your September 2018 Love and Romance reading. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. If you'd like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, including details such as when you meet your partner, where you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, and some additional details that I do not share here, you can book a future partner reading with me today directly through the description box below, as well as at my website, PowerLifeHypnosis.com. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app. The link for that is instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. The links to my website, to my Instant Go, as well as to book a private reading or a future partner reading are all in the description box below, so you can check those out. These are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do not, you can check your moon and rising sign videos, as those messages may. And if they do, you can check all three signs in order to gain a more complete picture of your love or romantic relationships during the month of September. And of course, as always, I would like to say thank you so much to all those who thumbs up, liked my videos, commented, shared. Thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all very, very much. So before I get into the reading, I do want to make a quick announcement. This will be the last time that I'm going to do the very extended long readings. I'm going to go into the shorter readings now, starting the mid-monthly September readings, because that will allow me to get your readings out on time, as well as allow me to do additional readings. So I'll be able to get out more information to you. So I think that that's going to work better for all of us. And I will also be able to provide the mid-monthly readings for free because they are shorter. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you are as well. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into our reading. I hope all is well with you at this time. So Tauruses, I do have here 3 cards representing the overall energy of our love lives during the month of September. I do have here 3 5-card spreads, of course, and the extended spread with my personal prediction cards. And I am doing these a little differently this time, so I'll go ahead and tell you about that when we get into it, and then we'll go into our extended guidance so we can discuss how to use our free will in order to bring about the best outcome in our relationship. So I just saw 222 on the clock. I believe that this is a beautiful time to start, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. So regarding the theme of our love lives during September, so I have 3 cards here. The first card I'm being drawn to is this true love card. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you, Taurus, forgive your parents. Page of Earth, also known as the Page of Pentacles. And this reads, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. And I've said this before, I feel as though patience has been a large theme going on for you Tauruses throughout the last few months. So we do have this energy here. Also, this says, good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So let's go ahead and see what these cards can be put together as the theme, and then we'll get into our predictions. So regarding these 3 cards and the theme of what we may be experiencing, we do have this true love card. This is a romance of a lifetime. So as I'm looking at this card, what I'm hearing is, as I'm looking at actually both these 2 romance angels cards, what I am feeling is past life energy, past life relationships. So this true love card, this is the romance of a lifetime. This could be speaking of a relationship with a soulmate. This could be speaking of somebody that we actually do have genuine feelings for, somebody who we may even consider to be our true love, but this may be somebody who even we've considered to be our true love at one time. Again, this is somebody who we have likely deep feelings for, or we've had them in the past. And then I have here this healing family issues card. And this healing family issues, I just see 444 on the clock, and that also speaks of angelic healing. So there could be a lot of healing coming to this situation. So that's very good news. There may be angelic healing, bringing some changes and new beginnings as well. So with this healing family issues card, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So what I'm getting from this is, during the month of September, we could find that our relationship with this person, again, this could be a soulmate. And please keep in mind that not every soulmate is meant to be in our lives forever. Some soulmates come into our lives for a temporary period of time in order to help us grow, help us learn, so we can move on in our life's journey and in our love's journey in a more productive or a better way, helping us move forward to more fulfilling relationships, especially if we've had challenging relationships in the past. So again, we have this healing family issues card. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I feel as though this person, this soulmate that we have been, or that we are involved with, will allow us to, once again, heal family issues. So this relationship may bring family issues, or not even family issues for some of us, or it could be family issues for some of us, but this can also be just issues stemming from childhood that we may need to transcend. For example, say some of us have experienced codependency. Even if codependency has been a shadow aspect of our personalities, maybe we haven't been aware that we are experiencing codependency, but this situation can, for example, allow those challenges to be brought forward so we can recognize them in order to heal them. Or if you've had any challenges from our early lives that have carried over into the past, it could be that this relationship, which is likely for many of us a soulmate relationship, can allow us to heal these issues. So it doesn't necessarily have to be speaking of our love life benefiting as we forgive our parents, but this can just be our love life benefiting, our love lives rather benefiting as we heal the past. Recognize the past and heal the past through this relationship here. So again, we also have this Page of Earth card, or also the Page of Pentacles. So excuse me, this does say good news about financial matters. So because this is a love reading, this could be speaking about some kind of written message, some kind of news that is going to come in during the month of September. This can also be speaking of, because this is the Page card, a person who is, for example, young. This can be a young entrepreneur type of person, somebody who likes to learn, you know, somebody who's into their business or something like that. That can also be that type of person, somebody who's very practical, somebody who's very responsible, an entrepreneur type again. So we could be dealing with that type of person, some of us. This can also be speaking about us attaining steady progress in our love lives, and again, practicing patience. Patience has been a theme here. So many of us could be, again, it says well, this says wanting to do something more challenging, but when I looked at this just now, I heard waiting. I saw waiting, even though this does say wanting. So this could also be speaking of having patience. This could also be speaking of positive changes coming during the month of September, or even starting a new solid foundation in our love lives here. Some of us may be taking on a more practical approach when it comes to love and attaining love. We may be taking a more practical approach in our love lives. Also, some of us may be experiencing some kind of, again, growth or even expansion in our love lives during the month of September. It says a new area of study. However, because this is a love reading, again, this could be speaking of us expanding in our love life, expanding in our awareness when it comes to our love and romantic relationships. You know, it's like we're able to see these things through because of our planning, because of our practical approach. So let's go ahead and move forward and go into our predictions here. So with our first prediction, okay, well, the first thing that I want to say is, some of you, because this was a flyer card, this is one card that, you know, came out on its own here, the Missing You card. Thoughts of you on their mind, considering feelings and emotions. So Tauruses, I feel as though many of us may be in a place where we are missing somebody. Not all of us, because again, this wasn't a card that I pulled, but this is a flyer here. So some of us may be in a place where we are missing somebody here. Or of course, this is a general reading, so the energy can be vice versa. But I do see that energy perhaps as some of us may be experiencing. So maybe some of us are not necessarily with this person that we are speaking of here. So regarding this 5-card spread here, I am seeing a very clear theme. First, let me go to the past. So in the past, there may have been passion in this relationship. We may have felt very passionate about this person. Maybe we feel as though this person was passionate about us, or maybe this person was showing that they were passionate about us. But I do have this passion card. And this card says passion and fireworks spark in your love life. So again, there's a feeling of passion that may have been on our behalf towards this person, or their behalf towards us, or shared. Now, the very clear theme I'm seeing here, and I'm just going to go ahead and take all these 3 cards and give them to you all at once. So, the past, I'm sorry, not the past, but the foundation of the situation, the present, and what's on our mind here. Okay, so we have all these cards of commitment, devotion, and fidelity. Commitment, devotion, fidelity. So the card here that was on the bottom in the foundation is speaking of commitment here. Your relationship moves to the next level of unity and love. However, what I'm picking up here is that this is a relationship or a connection that we may feel very committed to, or this person rather, we may feel very committed to this person, because we do have this devotion and we do have this fidelity. So I feel as though this is somebody who we may still have feelings for, we may still be caring about very, very much. So we do have, once again, that commitment card. And you know, in this case, yes, it does say your relationship moves to the next level of love and unity, but I'm picking up more so because of this combination that this is speaking of a commitment, somebody who we are committed to. For some of us, this could be a marriage situation, or a situation where we were engaged to this person, somebody that we have a child with, anything like that. But we have a commitment here in this situation. We may have been very committed to this person. We may have had a commitment with this person in the past. So in the center, we have here this devotion card. This love anchors you together. Nothing can separate you. So again, we have a feeling of commitment. We have energy of commitment. We have energy of devotion, being devoted to another human being. So I do pick up here strong feelings towards another person. We have this fidelity card. You are the only one your love chooses to be with. So in this fidelity card, I'm picking up more so this being the energy of us toward another person, because of this combination that we have once again. So with this fidelity card, I'm feeling as though we do have a commitment, or a sense of commitment, or a feeling of commitment, or a feeling of devotion towards this person, and fidelity. You know, we may still be thinking about this person. Again, we had this missing you person, missing you card, speaking of thoughts of you on their mind. So we may be thinking about this person, and we may still have our hearts invested in this person. That's something I just heard. So again, we have that energy of fidelity, devotion, all those things. Now, when it comes to the outcome here, when it comes to the future, I do have here, just be warned, the toxic card. The toxic card. So this connection here that we feel this sense of fidelity, devotion, and commitment with, it may be a toxic connection. It may be a toxic relationship. So it may be that moving forward into the future, this relationship may only bring toxicity here. This connection is unhealthy, drawn together out of need or habit, release it to be free. So this toxic connection could be something, again, as we spoke about just a few minutes ago, something that is built on codependency. For example, we need this person to fill a hole within ourselves, something that we feel as though we do not have, whether it be money or attention or, you know, a father figure, whatever it is. But we do have here this toxic connection here. So just be aware that moving forward, we may recognize, or there may be evidence that this connection is unhealthy. So we may need to release it to be free. We may need to release it in order to release this toxic energy from our lives, from our spirits, from ourselves. So that's what I have here regarding our first prediction. So my dears, let's go ahead and go into actually who we could be dealing with during the month of September. So during the month of September, what I'm seeing here is who we could be dealing with. And please keep in mind that not all of us are dealing with the same person. Not every Taurus is dating the same type of person. So some of these details may resonate, some may not. Some of these may describe yourself. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So regarding who we could be dealing with, some of us could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm seeing Aquarius energy here. Some of us could be dealing with an earth sign, in particular Virgo or Taurus. So earth signs are Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but in particular Virgo or Taurus. I'm seeing a lot of different energies here. I'm actually seeing some of all elements, but again, when it comes to air, I'm seeing Aquarius. When it comes to earth, Virgo or Taurus. When it comes to water, I'm seeing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or I'm also seeing Aries, Leo, or Sag. In particular Cancer, or in particular Leo. And we will discuss why I say that in just a moment. So who we may be dealing with. So perhaps the physical appearance of this person. And please keep in mind that some of these details may resonate, some may not. Some of these may even describe us. So I'm seeing somebody here who does have some kind of curves. I'm seeing somebody with some curves, or this person can even be trim on the slim side with some curves, or even, you know, fit. This person can even be fit with some curves, so they can be muscles, for example, muscles. But I am seeing somebody with some kind of curves. I am seeing somebody very attractive here. This could be somebody who appears to be full of life and full of energy here. Again, this could be somebody trim on the slim side with some curves. So either there are going to be some kind of curves here. I am seeing a more lighter skin tone here. For example, lighter hair. So blonde or blondish or light hair. If this is a woman, this woman can have very lush hair. I am seeing somebody, oh yes, very, very attractive. Very attractive, very beautiful. If this is a woman, this could be somebody very exotic appearing. This could be somebody who's very photogenic, very good looking, very beautiful. I have the card of beauty here. We'll get back to this in a second, but I do see that card here regarding describing this person. And again, I am seeing a lighter skin tone, a fair skin, pale skin, creamy skin. I am seeing the color eyes of blue in particular. This could be somebody who even has freckles. I am seeing somebody who could have something going on with their legs, like strong legs or even a good stature here. So that is the physical description that I see here regarding who we could be dealing with. So let's go ahead and go back into our Kipper prediction here. So regarding what we could be experiencing here during the month of September with Kipper, I have here the on the bottom, receiving a gift card. Up top, sad news. Regarding the prediction, bereavement, short illness, gaining a lot of money. Receiving a gift, sad news, bereavement, short illness, gaining a lot of money. So regarding this spread that I see here, one, it does look like we may be receiving some kind of news that comes to us during the month of September. So this can be news from a lover, perhaps a soulmate, perhaps this person who we've known in a past life, or this could be from someone else, or this could even be sad news that we uncover on our own. But I do see here this sad news card. So that's something that's going to be on our minds during the month of September. Nevertheless, I do see a positive outcome here with this receiving a gift card and this gaining a lot of money. So the different ways that this can go is, let's see here. So for some of us, it could be that there are positive benefits. There are, again, gifts coming, you know, receiving a gift. So there are positive things. Oh, I do see some things about gifts here. Okay, so we have this card here, receiving gifts. So again, positive things coming to us here during the month of September. And because we have this bereavement and short illness card, this could be saying that either some of us could be experiencing the ending of sadness, or the ending of some challenges, the ending of, you know, something that has caused some difficulties within this relationship or within our love lives here. And the ending of that circumstance is going to be very positive. The ending of that circumstance, the ending of that short illness. So the short illness card speaks of a not long, you know, long lasting challenge, but it speaks of a short challenge, short illness. So a temporary challenge, a temporary setback. So there could be an ending to a temporary setback within our love lives that will provide a beneficial outcome, because again, the ending to that setback is done, or the setback has ended rather. So that's going to bring us a positive outcome here, going to bring us joy. We're going to feel like we're receiving a gift, you know, something better coming to us. Or let's see what else this can signify. An ending here may cause some challenges. An ending may cause some challenges. So either something has already ended rather. And if something has already ended, then we may be receiving benefits from that this month, or there can be an ending that occurs. An ending that occurs that causes some challenges, but ultimately brings about a positive outcome. So that's what I have here regarding our Kipper spread. So that's going to depend on whether an ending has already occurred, or if we attain an ending during the month of September. Okay. So let's go ahead and go into our Lenormand spread. So we discussed who we could be dealing with here. Now, for the prediction, I have here at the bottom, the Rider. So again, we could be receiving some news. We could be receiving some kind of message, some kind of news. This can also be speaking of a lover here. At the top, we have the Key. So once again, this could be speaking of a soulmate, but we'll get more into that in a second. For the prediction, oops, dropped a card. All right. Okay. For the prediction, the Moon, the Sun, the Moon, the Sun, and the Bouquet. So because we have this Moon and the Sun card, that's why I say we could be dealing with a water sign, because the Moon rules the water signs, in particular Cancer, and once again, or Scorpio, Pisces, and we have this Sun card, and the Sun card can rule fire signs, in particular Leo, but it can also be Aries or Sag. So that's why I say that we could be dealing with those signs, but of course we have the other ones that we also discussed earlier. So speaking about this prediction, once again, we have this Rider card here on the bottom. And let me say this first. I do see here 2 8s with this Key card and this Moon card, and that can represent some type of infatuation. So we may be feeling infatuated with somebody. Somebody may be feeling infatuated with us, but there is a feeling or an energy of infatuation here for some of us. Nevertheless, again, we have this Rider card here on the bottom. So the Rider card can speak of a lover. If the Rider card is not speaking of a lover, this can be speaking of somebody who comes to visit, a visitor. If not that, this can also be speaking of some kind of news coming in. So we did get that sad news card here. So, and we did get that Page of Earth. So that can also be, you know, speaking about this news that's coming in, because again, the Page of Earth can be speaking of a written message, written news that comes in. So with this writer card here on the bottom, we may be once again experiencing some kind of news that comes in, or again a visitor, or this can just be speaking of our lover. So if this is speaking of our lover, this is speaking of a soulmate relationship here, or this can be speaking of news that occurs that's revealing something important. But the great thing about this key card is actually I like this. The great thing about this spread is we have the 3 best cards in the Lenormand deck with the Key, the Sun, and the Bouquet. We have literally the 3 best cards here. So this is a really positive spread. And as I look at it here, I notice that we have no clubs in this spread, and the clubs suit in the Lenormand is the most challenging suit. We have no Lenormand cards, no club cards in this Lenormand spread. So with this key card, again, this could be speaking of something being revealed. This can also be speaking of a soulmate. This can also be speaking of us Taurus having the ability to overcome anything. It's like we have the key, which is the solution. You know, we have the key to our problems, the solution to our problems. We have the key to unlock the door that provides the solution to whatever challenges we may be experiencing here. So that's an excellent card. The key to our solutions, the key to our problems. Again, this could be speaking about something being revealed, but this is a very, very, very positive card. And to me, it's the most positive card in the Lenormand deck, because it's like we can get through anything when it comes to this card, because we have the abilities. We have the key to our problems. We have the key to success here. And then we also have here, you know, I'm just looking at the Sun card, and the Sun card is a card of success. The Bouquet card is a card of success. So regarding this Moon, Sun, Bouquet combination here, it's looking like there's going to be some really positive emotions here due to either a gift, and we do have this receiving a gift card. That gift can be, for example, communication, or we are just our emotions. We're going to be feeling as though the sun is shining on us, and we're going to be feeling a lot of joy and positive energy. And as I look forward into this prediction that I have in front of me, it looks like that could be happening particularly in the 3rd week of September, or we'll get more into that in a minute, because, you know, these readings are coming out a little late, so the timeline may be off. So that's also why I'm excited to be doing the shorter readings, so I can get the readings out to you all on time. But I do see good energy here for most of you, or for some of you within the 3rd week going towards the end of the month. Nevertheless, I do have here, once again, very, very, very positive energy. So it's like our emotions are going to be feeling, you know, very positive. We're going to be feeling very positive here. Like, again, the sun is shining on us. We're going to be experiencing joy, happiness within our love lives here, or within our lives in general, regardless of what's going on in our love lives. So it's a very good energy we have here. Okay, so my dears, let's go ahead and go into this extended prediction that I have in front of me here, using my personal prediction cards. So I like to consider the card that I see here on the top of the deck when I split these cards, and it looks like there may be something going on regarding this past life relationship here, and maybe a love offer, or a taking away of a love offer. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. Oh, okay. So regarding what we could be experiencing, so what I went ahead and did here, again, I did something a little different for these for this particular spread here. And what I did was, instead of going so much into the past, for those of you who have seen my readings before within the last few months, instead of going so much into the past, I went ahead and did what we could be experiencing now, and then week by week during the month of September, what we could be experiencing now. Because this reading is coming out on the 11th, it could be that this energy carries over into October. So just see how the energy plays out and take this again as it resonates in the particular timing that it does. So going into what's going on now, we could be in a situation where Perhaps somebody was playing games here. So there's a sense of detachment and a sense of isolation from somebody who we could be dealing with. And now that I just remember, as I saw it in my mind's eye here, I did see some cards of, when I was pulling your cards, releasing your ex. I did see that card, and that's also the card that just popped up in my mind's eye, releasing your ex. So there may be a need for some of you to go ahead and release your ex here. Okay, moving forward. So I just saw 30, 10 on the clock. So progression, transitions, allowing us to move forward into beautiful new beginnings, allowing us to feel empowered here, beautiful beginnings in our partnerships. Okay, let's move forward. So again, somebody could be playing games here in this situation, leading to a sense of detachment or a sense of isolation from this person. This person playing games could have led to the detachment and isolation from us and them. However, it looks like we may be healing from this situation, healing from this relationship that may have been a third-party relationship. So I'm picking up more so on the other person's behalf. Many of us could be in a situation where the other person has a third party, but this could be us because this is a third-party reading. Third-party reading, a general reading. So some of us could be healing with a third party. This is going to resonate in different ways. Some of us could be healing with a third party, but I do feel as though many of us are healing from a situation with a partner where it could have been a third party situation. Now, going into the first week or on the other side of this energy here, I see that some of us may be wanting a reconciliation, reconciling of differences with this particular person, but there is a sense of hurt feelings here concerning some kind of secrets. So these secrets could be regarding this person playing games. Some of us, excuse me, maybe a small number of us not be holding on to, but may attain a new lover that may be a secret lover during that week. Nevertheless, I do see here, again, some secrets in this situation, and we may be thinking about the control or the manipulation that has occurred within this relationship or within this connection here. And that may be causing the hurt feelings. So going into the second week or on the other side of the energy that we just spoke about, it does look as though this lover that we are speaking about was destined, was fated, was supposed to come now. So yes, this could very well be a soulmate relationship, because this relationship may have come into our lives in order to help us learn karmic lessons, in order to help us learn, grow, evolve, so we can move forward into new relationships in a happier, healthier way. And many of us may be making the decision not to show our love to this person, even though we still care about this person. So going into the third week or on the other side of that energy, again, I do see a very positive week at that time. So we may be feeling improvements regarding our emotional connection to that person. Or we may be emotionally feeling better here. And we may be feeling as though all is well, because maybe some of us have matured in this situation, or we've been able to look at things in a more mature way, or we've been able to learn these karmic lessons, these lessons that we were destined to learn. So during that week, we may be feeling all right. I see us feeling very good during that week. Very, very good during that week. All good. It's all good during that week. So going towards the end of the month, or this could also be going into October for some of us, I do see here that we are attaining a wonderful new beginning due to the karmic lessons that we have learned because of this relationship, because of this partner. This partner may have come into our lives in order to help us learn something, in order to help us clear karma from past lives, from present lives, from future lives, from parallel lives, any lives, life between lives. This person may have come into our lives to help us learn some kind of karmic lessons. So during the end of the month, or again going into October, I do see us attaining a new beginning after attaining these karmic lessons regarding our love lives here, due to this relationship. So that's a really good energy. Going towards the end of the month into October, things look really good. Things look really good. Okay. So So I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and go into the guidance that we have here. So regarding our guidance, and please welcome my little pooch here for moral support. We have here, let's see. Okay. Well, the first card I'm being guided to, Tauruses, is this soulmate cards number 41 in the reverse. So it could be that there are some changes that need to occur in our love lives here. However, the soulmate card, because it came up in the reverse, says that some of us could be in a connection with a soulmate that is so intense that it can be a situation that brings us to our knees. Again, soulmates come into our lives to teach us things, to help us learn lessons, to help us move forward in happier, healthier, more fulfilling ways. Not all soulmates are meant to be in our lives forever. Some soulmates are temporary. We have many soulmates in our lives. We don't just have one soulmate. So we could have been in a situation with a soulmate, once again, as we've been speaking about before, you know, this past life relationship, this true love relationship here with a soulmate who may have been very challenging for us. But once again, this soulmate came into our life for a reason. This soulmate came into our lives for a positive reason. And sometimes we can be in a situation where we are not able to see. Our smaller selves are not able to see or comprehend what our higher selves, what our angels, what God, what the universe, what our higher powers know. For example, we could be wanting a relationship or a particular relationship to work out. However, our higher selves, our higher powers can know that this is a relationship that was temporary in order for us to move forward to our divine mate or our ideal partner here. So this can be the type of relationship that we're in, or the type of situation that we're in. So this looks like it could be a challenging soulmate relationship. However, this is a soulmate relationship nevertheless. But again, not all soulmate relationships are meant to last forever. However, the best thing to do when it comes to these soulmate relationships is use it to our benefit. Look at the lessons learned. Draw out the lessons that we have learned from a challenging relationship, because we learn the most about ourselves when we are in relationships, when we are in partnerships, and you know, it can even be family relationships. Any relationship is how we learn the most about who we are and how we learn the most about ourselves. So we can extract the lessons learned, the positivity that has come from this soulmate relationship, and leave the rest and allow ourselves to utilize the lessons, the positive things that were achieved during that relationship, so we can move forward and apply them in future relationships, apply them moving forward. Some relationships we do have to leave behind, and in my inner ear, I just got that some relationships may be too toxic to heal. So even if we love somebody, even when we love somebody, sometimes we have to leave and walk away from those who we love because the relationship is too toxic to heal. So that's what I just heard in my inner ear here. So that could be something that some of us are experiencing at this time. Now, that being said, let's go into this now. So I have these two cards, and I'm going to talk about them together because they are similar in nature. Time to Go and Smoky Quartz. So Time to Go, Smoky Quartz. And the Smoky Quartz card says clearing negativity. So we have this Time to Go and this clearing negativity card. Okay. And once again, we did have that Release Your Ex card that came out. So there is a suggestion here to, again, Smoky Quartz, clearing negativity, release negativity from within or around you. So I'm feeling as though this is speaking of releasing the negativity that we may be experiencing from a partner, or releasing the negativity that we are experiencing as a result of our relationship with a particular person. Again, we could be healing issues. So maybe we're experiencing negativity that is present within ourselves due to this relationship that has a theme here that is carried over from childhood, if that makes sense to you all. So regardless of how this plays out, because that may be a situation for one or two of you, but regardless of how this plays out, again, we have here a need to release negativity from within or around us, which could be a person, which could be how we feel. And if we're feeling negatively about a situation or a person because of this toxic energy, we need to release that. We need to let that go, because we are the most important characters in our love lives, right? When it comes to our love lives, we're the star of the show. They're not the star of the show, we're the star of the show. So there's a need here to release something that no longer serves us here. And then we have this time to go card, number 45. So this could be speaking of some kind of ending. This can be speaking of some kind of ending, but this is also saying that it is time for us to move forward. And I love looking at this card because on this card, it looks as though, hold on, I'm hearing something. Okay. Before I forget this thought, what I want to say is, if you look at this card, I don't know if you guys can see that, but maybe you can. Right here, there's a door. So she's on a path and there's a door. And what I just heard is closing the door on the past. Closing the door on the past. And once we close the door on the past, we are then this individual on this path. And we may be a little unsure about our path as we're on it, as we're on that bridge between the past and the present. I'm sorry, the past and the future, because presently we are on this path, on this journey. However, as we continue to move closer to that door that we see here, we can hear laughter, we can hear excitement coming from just on the other side of that door. And then once we open that door and walk through that door, there's love, there's happiness, there's laughter, there's joy on the other side of that door. So it's like we open that door into a beautiful new life. And that's something that I just heard in my inner ear. So that could be something that we are experiencing. But this card is also saying that it could be time once again to walk away from something that no longer serves us. And as we walk away from that which no longer serves us, as we release that which no longer serves us, we are sending a clear message to Spirit, God, Universe, and higher powers that by releasing that, we are willing, ready, and able to bring something better, bring something more fulfilling for us into our lives. So we have to release that which causes darkness. We have to release that which is less than love, less than light, in order to send a clear message that we are ready, willing, and able to bring love and light into that space that was being occupied by darkness, or that which was less than love and light. We have to bring better energy into that space, and we are again able to by releasing this negativity. So we are being guided to walk away, to end the situation, even if it's temporary. But know that not all situations will cause challenges. Not all romantic relationships will cause problems. Not all will be disappointing. This is a time of lessons being learned. So as we move forward, as we move forward from the partners who are not right for us, even if they are soulmates, for some of us, we are walking into something better. Whatever's at this door here is something wonderful. That being said, we have this serendipity card here, number 18, and these are the wonderful things that are coming to us. This is like serendipitous events. This is what's the word that I'm thinking of? Synchronistic events. This is luck appearing as it came out of nowhere. This is a very, very positive card. So this is, positive things coming to us in divine timing, positive things coming to us. We may receive messages through our intuition, through signs, omens regarding the wonderful things that are coming to us. This is also saying that, again, this is a card of endings, just like this time to go card. And we have a card of endings and changes. So this is also saying that regarding the serendipity card, this is a card of luck. So it's interesting because in the Lenormand deck, there are 2 cards of luck, beautiful things, gifts, joy, which is the clover card. And as you can see, there's a big clover, a 4-leaf clover in this card. And then we also have this bouquet card. So these cards in the Lenormand deck with the clover and the bouquet are somewhat not one of the same, because the bouquet card is a more positive card, it's a bigger gift card, but we do have this energy of luck and positive things coming. So we may be experiencing luck, joy, happiness regarding our emotions here. Nevertheless, again, with this serendipity card here, this speaks about, again, these synchronistic events that could be occurring. We could notice signs and omens about everything working out for our greater good. This can also be speaking about, again, luck that we have to create miracles, perhaps because of past actions or because of our mind state. We could be just occupying that luck. We could be embodying that luck to create those wonderful miracles. This is also speaking of creating positive fortune and good fortune for ourselves during the month of September. Now, this can also speak about, because we have the serendipity and this soulmate card, because we have these 2 cards here, this could be speaking about somebody who is very important to our life's journey, somebody who's very important to our love's journey, to our life journey here. So that's why we have that true love card, that card of an individual allowing us to heal family issues and things like that, heal issues from the past. So that's a very, very positive energy here, saying that, again, we could have met somebody, we could have had a soulmate that is very, very essential to our soul growth, essential to our soul journey. And this could even be speaking about somebody coming in the future, somebody coming in the future who could be very a very big part of our soul's journey and our soul's growth. Or this can even be signifying both here. So this can also be speaking about a soulmate, a person, an individual who has been, or a person in the future who will be brought into our lives by God's spirit, the universe, our higher powers, in a positive way. So even if this is speaking of somebody that we've met from the past or we've already known, this is a positive situation regardless of the actual circumstances of the relationship here. So we have really good energy here, walking away from something that no longer serves us into something much better. A soulmate relationship that has allowed us to learn, grow, and evolve, and wonderful things being in alignment with the greater good at this time. So that's an excellent energy that we have. And then we have this diamond card here saying, Tauruses, we must value our self-worth. We must value our self-worth because we are God's precious gem. So let's be aware. Let's know, our self-worth. We are worthy. We are worthy of the best love possible and nothing less. There's no reason for us to settle because we are God's precious gem. And God, universe, spirit, our higher powers do not want us to settle for something less than what we deserve. That's not what life is about. It's not about settling. It's about attaining the very best because that is what we deserve in our lives. So, okay. I also have here the cards of play. Can you guys see that? Play and innocence. So I don't know if you guys can completely see these cards because they are a little light, but we have here this, let's see. Sorry, you guys can't see that completely, but play, innocence. Let's go into this innocence card first. This is the direction that I pulled these cards. Innocence. Beloved one. So beloved, wonderful, amazing Taurus. Everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness. So give angels, God, spirit, universe, your higher power. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Innocence. Some of you may be loving mothers. As I look at the angels on this card, at the angel on this card here with her child. Okay. And then play. Beloved one, so beloved Taurus, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So this can be speaking of course, work. And we did get that Page of Earth card, which does speak about, you know, work, energy, and material things. However, this can also be speaking about, you know, the situation with our love life. So again, it's time to set aside work or set aside challenges within our love lives for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy. So we are being guided to play, have fun, you know, enjoy ourselves. Enjoy yourself. It's a celebration, right? Life is a celebration. So we're being guided to enjoy ourselves, have fun, you know, not take life so seriously. When it comes to our lives, we have to put ourselves first. You know, we're the only ones who know how we feel inside, and we're the only ones truly who are responsible for making our lives happy. It's not another person's job. It's not their job to make us happy. It's our job. So we're being guided to play, to have fun, to enjoy our lives at this time. Let's do things that, you know, make us happy. Let's engage in hobbies, you know, whatever it is. Say we like to dance, say we like to sing. You know, if we like to dance, let's go dance. Say we like to sing, let's do karaoke. Say we like to participate in sports, let's, you know, go to the YMCA or whatever, you know, go to our nearest park. Like, let's have fun. We're being guided to play, to enjoy ourselves. If we're creative, let's paint, let's play the piano, you know, let's play an instrument. Whatever it is that we like to do, that is what we are being guided to do, because we must take care of our own happiness and ourselves. It's no one else's job to make sure that we are happy. It is our job to make sure that we are fully content with our lives. So let's go ahead and go into our postcard from Spirit, and this will wrap up our reading. Dearest wonderful you, dearest wonderful, lovely, beautiful Taurus, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all of your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive attention take to the wind. Your desires count, and you are worthy of them. They're essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something wonderful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the hearts and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and we love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. So that's what the angels, God, universe, spirit, your higher power is saying to you at this time. So my dearest lovely Tauruses, these are the messages that I have for you for your September reading. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Thumbs up, like this reading if the messages resonate with you, comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so again at my website. You can also do so directly through the description box below. You can, if you would like to book, a future partner reading, you can again do so through the description box below. If you would like to book a private reading, you can do that there as well. You can also contact me through Instant Go. So I love you all very, very much. Thank you so much for watching this reading, and I look very forward to seeing you all very, very soon for the mid-monthly reading. So thank you, my lovely Tauruses, and I will see you all soon. Mwah! Much love and light to you all. Bye for now.